On Tuesday, October 20th at E.J. Thomas Hall, President Scarborough stood up in front of faculty, staff, students, and public officials from around Summit County to present his State of the University address.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome. That was quite a build-up. We've got a great crowd today. Thank you all for coming. I know how busy everyone is. We have some special guests here today that I'd like to recognize before we get started. None more special than our faculty, our staff, our students. So if you're a member of the faculty, the staff, or a student at the University of Akron, would you please stand at this time? Thank you for coming today.
President Scarborough started his university address by telling us the steps the Board of Trustees took when interviewing him for the University of Akron presidency position.
We've got enrollment challenges, we've got fiscal challenges, and we're looking for someone who can help lead us through solving that problem so this institution can continue on its very positive trajectory. I said, again, if you'd have told me anything else, I'm not sure I would have believed you, so this is what I would expect to find. And they wanted to know some of the things that we had done in Toledo to try to turn the corner. I shared some of that with them, and then they posed the question, well, if you were to lead the institution, how long do you think it would take to solve those problems?
After discussing his interview with the board, President Scarborough went into discussing his process for the University of Akron and its future.
And they said, well, tell us about the process. And so on the screen is what I began to outline. I said, the beginning of the process begins with laying out what needs to be accomplished in the first year and putting the building blocks in place. I said, in the first year, we'll take the first 3 months just to give me an opportunity to learn, to diagnose, to study. I need to learn about the Northeast Ohio higher education market. I need to learn about the culture of this particular university. I need to learn about the team of people who report directly to me. What are their strengths? What are their weaknesses? How well do they work together? I need to get to know the other internal constituencies within the university and outside the university.
President Scarborough talked about his hopes for the University of Akron becoming a national university.
We're at a point in time where the University of Akron is adapting and transitioning in order to respond to changing economic and social conditions and preparing itself to move forward, to elevate. I would suggest to you today it's time for us to think about becoming a national university, not just a regional state university. We must become a university with a wider reach and pull.
President Scarborough talked a little bit about educating the masses.
So we are set up to educate the masses. If you're an elite student, there's a place for you at the University of Akron. If you're a high school student wanting to knock out a few general education courses, get a head start on life, you can do that through the University of Akron and everything in between. We are a system of higher education to educate the masses. We don't judge to whether or not we're successful or not by who we don't admit, okay? We judge whether it's successful or not, whether we take students where they are and help them achieve their dreams at the end of the process.
President Scarborough, in closing, discussed that communication between administration, faculty, and staff is key to the future, and together, the future looks bright.
The motto of this university is what? Fiat lux, let there be light. To ensure that we continue to light a path forward, it is time to exchange a new lamp, once again, for an old. Together, I really believe we can create this new lamp, one that burns brighter than ever before at this university. And all we need is this power of many and our commitment to this future.
Reporting for Lights Camera Akron, I'm Cody Ricci.